So in today's video, we're gonna be talking all about return on investment. And no, I don't mean stocks, money. Well, I guess I kind of do mean money, but not in the traditional thinking sense. Hi everyone, my name is Sephora. I'm a licensed attorney. I graduated with honors from Georgetown Law School. I do career coaching, law school coaching, and to help students get into top law schools and do well in law school. If you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So today we're going to be talking all about return on investment, specifically how I use return on investment to evaluate my career moves, my business moves, and sometimes even my personal life moves. So let's get into it. When I say return on investment, I'm not talking about the traditional sense, right? I'm not talking about, oh, I'm gonna put $1,000 into this stock and hopefully my return on my investment is $10,000 in a year, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about return on investment in yourself. So return on investment in Sephora. And here's what I mean by that. If something is going to benefit me in the long run, I'm willing to put the investment in now, whether that investment is money, time, resources, whatever it may be. So I am looking at the benefit in the future. How is this going to benefit me in the long run? And what is that benefit as it pertains to the cost that I am putting in now? So let's get a little bit more specific, right? Let's use a simple example, house cleaning. I choose to pay someone to clean my apartment. Why? Because I simply do not have the time to do it. Putting in the 2 hours a week to clean my apartment is a bigger waste of my time than me paying someone $100 to do it. It's a bigger waste of my time. Why? Because those 2-3 hours is time that I could be spent making money in my business. That's time that I could devote to coaching more students on their career, coaching more students in law school, interviewing a guest for my podcast, working on my mentorship community. That's time that I could be spent making money or otherwise benefiting someone else, which in turn benefits me, because the success of my clients is what I deem to be my success as well. I want them to succeed. I'm working with them for them to succeed. So by taking away those 2 hours or giving those 2 hours back to myself, I am investing in myself, right? Because I'm now paying someone else to do it, but my return is very high because I'm making a lot more money by giving that chore to someone else to do, right? So that's a simple example, but imagine that on a more grandiose scale. Imagine that when you're making large career decisions. And again, I'll give you another example. I am always looking for new courses or new seminars or new ways to invest in myself as a leader and as a coach. And so whether that's, oh, there's a leadership seminar happening in Washington, D.C. that I am going to go to, and this seminar is going to cost me $500. But at the end of the day, if I'm going to learn something from that leadership seminar that I'm then going to be able to pass on to my clients when I'm teaching them, that's a very high return on my $500 investment because I'm investing in myself as a professional. So that's how I'm approaching my career and my business decisions. And you know, for me, I went to law school because I wanted to be able to make a difference in my community somehow. I wanted to be able to educate people on some level, and that's, you know, that's what I'm doing now. But law school itself was an investment, okay? It's law school ain't free, and almost nothing in this world is free, okay? And I guess that's kind of, you know, the gist of this video is recognizing that nothing is free. You just need to figure out what you're going to be willing to pay for. And that could be pay monetarily or pay, you know, in your time, if it's gonna take time for you to do it. Do that calculation, do that return on investment. Is this career decision worth it? Is this coach worth it? And you know, sometimes that may look like you're taking a step back in the meantime, but in the long run, it's gonna benefit you tremendously and immensely. And I will give you a great example of this. Straight out of law school, I decided to do 2 clerkships. And obviously, I shouldn't say obviously because this may not be well known, but my 2 clerkships, they're, you know, you're paid substantially less than if I were to go straight to my big law firm. And so for a lot of people, that's giving something up, right? You're giving up this much larger salary. But I'm looking in the future. I'm looking in the long run. And that's what successful people do. That's what we do on this channel. We look to the future. We look to our future selves. We look to our more successful selves, the future version of ourselves that we are planning to be, right? Because by me taking these clerkships, my future self is going to thank me for it, because the opportunities that I'm going to have are going to be much more immense than if I had not done these clerkships. And I can get into all of that in a separate video, but that's me looking to the future, right? And technically speaking, it's not time lost. Like, yes, I may be giving up the salary immediately, but I get a bonus when I'm done. And I come in as a third-year associate when I'm done. So, you know, realistically speaking, or looking holistically, not only am I getting all these other benefits of working beside a judge, working on, you know, tons of different areas of the law. I said I wasn't going to get into it, so I'm not. But right, so there's so many other benefits, and that's what I'm talking about when I say, you know, sometimes it may seem as though it's a step back in the moment, but I want you to start looking forward, looking ahead, looking to your future self and what you are ultimately aiming to be, and ask yourself if that person would be thankful that you've done it, if your return on your investment is going to be high. So another way to start thinking about, you know, return on investment is to think about, what am I an expert in and what am I not an expert in? And for me, it's very simple. If I'm not an expert in something, I'm going to find someone who is and pay them to do it. Or at least pay them to teach me how to do it so that I can learn, right? And so that's the whole concept of coaching. That's the whole concept of going to seminars. That's the whole concept of bettering yourself. Successful people don't do everything themselves. They find the smartest person, the most successful person in each and every arena, and they get them to do it for them. And that's why you build a team. That team of people is what's going to ultimately allow you to reach your ultimate vision of success, your new career goal, whatever it is you're striving for, because we have goals on this channel. We have goals on this channel. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see videos on, and I will see you on my next one. If you would like to reach out to me to talk about coaching, if you want to schedule a strategy session, as always, visit my website. See you guys in my next one. Bye.